Okay, what happens when I push that button? Oh my God, we're live! Oh my God, we're 15 minutes early. Shut the stream down. Hey, how come that's like 12 hours ago almost what we're seeing. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day, everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and we are starting a little bit early today for some funny reason. And actually, it's because I accidentally clicked the go live button. Anyway, welcome everyone. Glad to have you all on board today. And hopefully everything is coming through loud and clear. And yeah, that's what that volcano looked like earlier today. You don't see any really dark, black, gooky stuff coming out of there. And Paul Zilla says, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you're getting up there, Paul. Anyway, before we get into things here, we will remind everyone kindly and gently, take a look at your chat box. On your chat box, you will see at the top of it, top chat or live chat. If you see those two things, you are indeed watching the stream as it is live. And if it happens to say top chat replay or live chat replay, that means everybody has gone home. They've all left. There's nobody there anymore. Wonderful people like Piggy and Siggy and Hans and Rebecca and Sandy or Sandra or even Ez. They would have all left. Just to let you know. Anyway, that means you can't make comments in the chat box anymore, but you still can make comments down below in just like any other regular video on YouTube. And of course, it is what it is. So please be aware of that. I still have people doing that and wondering why they're not getting responses in the chat. So hopefully this will explain it to those if they did pay attention. I know I try to do it every time I come on to let people know to look for that. Anyway, I'm glad the cookie grabber didn't get it today. Today, Colin Taylor was first. So congratulations, Colin, you get cookies. And way to go. Speedy today, I guess. And on that friendly note, I'm going to start saying hello to all you wonderful people. First off, I'm going to say hi to our moderators. Of course, we have Piggy is in here, and Paul Zilla 911 is here, and Siggy is in. I think he was in, and Arizona Snowman may be in the background somewhere. We don't know. We'll see how he's doing. He had a tough day there with a long wait and stuff. Hi, what happened to you, Dr. Fox? I go away for a weekend and you get hurt? No, I'm not hurt. My back is sore. It gets like that. I got arthritis. It's one of those things. Anyway, I'm going to say hi to a bunch of you wonderful people. So I'll start out with Jason Slater. Oh, Mummy of Hamsters has got her whiskers crossed for Arizona Snowman. Let's see. Frosty username is here. Luke's Funfair Experience. Luke, I'm not sure why. Oh, capital letters. Luke, be cognizant of caps in here. They go after you right away when you do that. So bad language in capital letters. Try not to do that. I mean, you know, normal English is fine, but when you put two caps together, they're ruthless. These wonderful people. But welcome, and hopefully you'll be able to figure out the difference between a cap and a lowercase. DJ Puff the Third, Christian, Colin Taylor, we already mentioned you because we gave you cookies. Tony Nagy, Irish Monk, Yona. Yona, of course, is from Iceland, and Iceland is going to be a subject today. for a little while anyway, as well as Mona Alfano. Welcome. And yeah, it's okay, Mona. It's just my back is sore. I've always had a bad back, so ever since I was 23, it got mangled up in a car accident. But we'll leave that alone. Rebecca Patterson also in the house. Ez is here. Juliet made it back. Sherry Lawson is back here as well. Let's see. Seawolf Chris. We got Oh Mummy of Hamsters already. DJ Puff the Third, welcome back. Tina Sassy also back in the house. Luke Mule. And let's see. Who else did I see there? I got Ez. Dodger is back. Welcome back, Dodger. And going up a little bit more here to see who else snuck in while I wasn't looking. SCF LLC, welcome back. We got 71 Josen Flower, welcome back as well. Hans is back in the house, as well as Terry Curry. Liz Markman Moyler, back again, welcome back, Liz. Ratchy Ratch came back. Ivy Villanova, I hope I pronounced that correct. Hello from Florida. Okay, welcome. Glad to have you here. And lucky Florida, very nice place. I know somebody who's down there right now. Bobby, he's down there. Robert Lachabauer. He was in the other channel. He probably snuck in here too. He gets around, you know. He's a good guy. Diane Michael also here, as well as Jay Donaldson, Linda Schoof, Ronnie Rhino, One Fish. Let's see, Betty is back as well. Good to have you on board, you guys, and guys and gals. Let's see, going up the list a little bit more here to try to see who else I missed as far as names. Billy Bob Joe is back. Glad to have you on board here. And yeah, there's Robert Lachabauer. I knew I seen your name there somewhere, Bobby. No worries. And glad that you're on board. He's also down in Florida. He's enjoying the sunshine. Well, right now I don't think they got any sunshine. It probably went down already. Ours went down early too. It went at 4:48 p.m. was sunset time, which is really depressing. 4:48 p.m. the sun is gone. That makes you wonder, eh? Doina Fred is back as well. Let's see, I'm still going up the list here, trying to see who else I might have missed. Lucas Snow is here. And let's see, who else? Unsung Furball, welcome back. And I got Irish Monk earlier there, which is good. He's a really old guy. Unsung, my tortoise uses Coke, not Pepsi. What? Okay. Well, that's disappointing. Pepsi's better for your tortoise. Alright, going up a little bit more here and trying to see who else snuck in so I get all the names. And I think most of them are all the same of what they were. Alright, as far as I went, and I don't see anyone else new in there. I'm sure down at the bottom I will see a bunch like Leo Carlson, Pamela Moncure, and let's see, we got Rebecca Patterson earlier. Florida is in the dark, but beautiful, cool. Okay, cool. Aaron Horton also there. I'm doing okay, Aaron, thank you. Empty Nest, welcome back. Doug Christopher also made it. Nancy Buchanan as well as Annie and Jay. Welcome you guys. Mark LaBarbecue, glad that you're back on board. And I hope you got that shortcut figured out there, Mark. I pasted it earlier in the other channel. Hopefully you did. Kate is also back here as well. And going up a little bit more to see Patty Newman. Welcome. That's a new name for me. Glad to have you on board, and hopefully you'll enjoy the show today. And of course, what you guys are seeing is Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma in the Canary Islands. And you're seeing it as it was about 12 hours ago, roughly. Once I get done greeting people, we will slide up the time clock, and you will see that it starts to get dirtier and dirtier. And right now you can see it is in fact starting to throw up some of that black material that it did earlier. We will get at that right away. And let's see, Adele is also in the house. Boomer made it back. Welcome you guys. Don Beam, Florida born. Okay, glad to have you on board, and you're lucky. And don't fall in any sinkholes in Florida. Daly is also back. What's going on with my stream? They're showing commercials. Let's go here. This is lava. That's a poor quality lava. Unfortunate, but it's there. So yeah, all right, that is finished. Let's see what we can come up with. If oh, they're showing the same thing now. Oh, what happened here? I think they cheated me. They did. I was way back in the day, and they kicked me out and made me go further up. All right, let's go back to there then. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Okay, so we can see it, what it looked like earlier. All right. Anyway, there's a few more that popped in here. I will grab those names in a bit, like Sean Harris and let's see. I think that was about it. I think I got Doug Christopher already. Anyway, I did see a super chat go by. I don't want to ignore that. And let me see if I can get down to that. Oh, why do I not see it? Oh, there it is. I went right past it. Buy a heat/cold pack for your back. Be careful. Mona Alfano, thank you kindly for the $10 super chat. I will definitely consider doing that. I do have a hot water bottle, which I like using once in a while. Anyhow, as you see, our volcano, and this was about 11.5 hours ago, it started throwing up that black ash again. And as we move on, even to 11 hours and 20 minutes ago, just 10 minutes makes that much of a difference. You see how horrible that looks now. And, you know, we had reports of the air quality was fairly decent earlier. And then all of a sudden it went for a dive. And this is why. So it didn't take long, and that thing kept on billowing the black material out. So it kept on going and going and going. It did not stop. And then later on we did get some decent eruptions coming out of there. And I think I do have some video footage of that. Well, it wasn't really eruptions as per se. It was really kicking out that horrible stuff. Actually, we'll probably see it if we go through this, because they did zoom in on it. And I kind of like that shot. That looks pretty neat. Really silhouetting the background there with the black smoke. So it was doing quite a bit of that today. So if we get up to where they zoomed in a little bit, no, maybe they didn't on this one. Yeah, it kept on going. All right, so yeah, that's where it went dark, and then of course that's what they left us with, because they can't really see the cone, and that's really how horrible it is on those feeds. And it doesn't matter which one we look at. This is one of them, and this here is the other one. A slight change in the way they're set up, but it's not looking that good. Anyhow, it is what it is, and I know we started earlier today than normal, so I am probably just going to do the 2-hour stream anyway. So we'll keep an eye on the clock that way, and hopefully we'll do the breaks according to my half-hour schedule. Since I started 15 minutes early, we'll kind of try to do that. So Anyway, let's pop over to, yeah, we'll look at the lava flow. So, of course, they still don't have that map completely up to date. They're only at day 49, and we know it's day 51. But when we're looking at it, though, we can see, you know, that there is the colors depict what days and when that kind of flowed in there. And of course, they're not showing too much. One good thing that is happening right now is majority of the new lava is continuing to flow onto the old lava and the channels it's already created. So the amount of destruction is at, or new destruction is minimal in comparison to what's been going on. We do know that there was almost 2,800 buildings destroyed. I think it was 2,740 or something, right in that ballpark. So it's getting up there. Those are buildings, not just homes. So it does affect a lot of people. But you can see here where the outpour area is, and gives you a pretty good idea what's going on. That's the map page if anybody wants to go there. And of course, this is the lava flow map. And if we turn it on, it goes day by day here. And actually, I think I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit so we can see the progression a little bit better. The pink material down below is, of course, the lava flow from 1949, which has been there for a while, and they've drawn things on it, so it's all good. And that's kind of something I was going to throw in here too. You know, with this lava, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, when will they be able to reuse that land? And if you cultivate it, get the big rocks out, that kind of thing, and work through it once it's cooled off, I'm sure you can get the soil going again in a fertile state in 3 or 4 years. But it does take a lot of elbow grease and manpower to make it happen. And anyway, there you see the lava flow from what it was to what it is. And if we let that run through one more time here, just to kind of give you a little bit better idea, you see it progressing from back in September, on the 9th of September, or sorry, 20th of September, I guess, up to today, which is the 8th of November. Actually, this was only up to the 4th of November. But still, it gives you a pretty general idea of where the lava flows are and how it has flowed out into the area. The extra or exaggerated events of more fissures being opened up behind the original ones, or more vents opening up, is incorrect. Our number of vents today is going to be 5. That's what they're down to. So hopefully most people understand that. Some people were saying, oh, there's more vents again, and that's simply not the case. Flipping over to the other map, and this is actually where this is updated from today, and this is where you can see where the vents are. You've got the 4 up top here, so the back one, and then the 3 right in the row. And these are pretty much at the top of the cone, and this one is kind of built its own little cone behind it. This guy here is basically just an outflow of lava. It really doesn't spurt or vent the material the way the other ones do up top here. So it's really benign, but it does pour out. It's the lava producer. It pours out pretty much continuously in there. All right, having said all those good things, let's see where else we can go. And I did want to go to Iceland. Before we get to Iceland, let's just throw back here. Yeah, still fuzzy. All right, let's look at the rumble chart in Iceland. And I was when people were telling me, I was excited. I thought, yay, we're going to see something. And then I went and checked the cameras, and anyway, we'll deal with that in a minute with the cameras. Seems everybody else has pulled their cameras out other than RTVE, and I commend RTVE on their staying power. I'm going to refresh this one just so we get it as up to date as we can possibly get it. There we go. And remember what we talked about? This is the magic line here, the 4,000. And yeah, we had smoke coming out of Ragnar today. New smoke, new exhaust, but we didn't see any lava fill up. But we definitely had smoke coming out of Ragnar. So, I'm disappointed to see it heading back down, but the fact that we have smoke is telling us that the pipes are open, okay? That there is a path. So, that is really, really good news in a way. I cannot guarantee or say for certain that, yeah, we're going to have an eruption, but that definitely looks interesting to me. If we go to the site itself, I know that's a horrible picture. Let me see if I can move it back or forward a little bit and get something just slightly better on there where we can actually see the cone a little bit better. And it has been snowing in Iceland, and it is really, oh no, that's getting too dark. Yeah, in this scene, no, it's pretty hard to tell, but the area that I was looking at earlier was out front here, and we did see from this, we also seen some smoke coming up, okay? But the area out front here, we know what was there. Bob was there. And I don't know if this is a good indicator. It's kind of hard to tell with the other steam that's rising there, but even without the snow or moisture coming down, and I'm trying to get back to another place, yeah, this is where it looks like it's actually steaming off out of the vent itself. So so if you're looking here, it definitely, to me, looks like it's venting, but I'm wondering if we got some extra exhaust out the back here or something. But when I was looking earlier, we did see in that front area, which would be right in here where Bob used to be. So RTV had a great video. Okay, yeah, thanks Sandra, we'll have a look at it later. Anyway, we're in Iceland right now, so I'm not worried about RTV. RTVE. There we go. So anyway, looking at that, I wanted to back that up a little bit more because it definitely was showing a lot more, it's very hard to find, a lot more off-gassing right in that area. And there's a good example of you know, what you can see, the exhaust coming out of the crater itself. So this makes it fairly clear, and here you can see that we had that extra smoke coming up, or extra exhaust. I don't know if it's pushing lava up into the crater or what it's doing, but it certainly is interesting, and in a way it is good to see. There is belief by Icelandic volcanologists say that there is for sure lava under the cone. Okay, well, if they're saying there's lava under the cone, yeah, Sandra Rockland, I think it is. Ragnar is teasing us. The lava workers are leaving La Palma and they're heading back to Ragnar. And if that is the case, I'm wondering what the heck is going on. Like, honestly. But without a doubt, you can clearly see that this thing is blowing up some gas right now in this particular scene anyway. And that was, again, this was at 1600. Not sure when the, let's go back to the chart here and kind of look. 1600 would put us right about here, I think. So, yeah. So that would be a good indicator, and you know, that is, like I say, that's the magic line. So we've got flow or something happening there, and maybe if it does that a few times, we're going to get some spurting and things starting to cook again. The blue line dropped again. Yes, it certainly did. 420. I noticed that, and it is heading back down. But the fact that it came up way over, that in itself is a good sign. Okay, so hopefully things will progress, and we may see this thing come back to life. I really would like that. That would be awesome and cool and really, really fantastic. I just wish we had better views today. Of course, it being snowy and everything else there, it's hiding a lot of the evidence. And we'll put it back to live, though, just so you guys can see. Odd that Ragnar stopped the very day that Cumbre Vieja started. Maybe they will reverse the same way. Sherry Lawson, if that happens, that's what I'm saying. If that happens, there's something weird going on. Anyway, oh, hang on, I didn't want to go quite over there yet. We're going to refresh that one. The one thing I did notice when we were looking at the Icelandic earthquakes, we did not see anything around that time to kind of facilitate or give it a get up and go for some reason. And it is what it is. You know, things just started happening, and of course here you can see a relatively quiet Iceland as far as earthquakes are concerned. We do see some small ones, and if we zoom in, we did have one here. This happened on the 7th, not the 8th, and that was the 2. Not sure if that would have played a role in things. When we zoom back in a little bit more, the area in question, of course, is here. So our volcano, Ragnar, is sitting about right there. And of course, this is not Hagi Valley, not Kriki, Geldingadarler, and then southern Meridalier and Meridalier Valley. So looking at all those, you kind of wonder, okay, well, why is there nothing going on there? And then we see our swarming has basically died down. The only thing that we had is this one little tiny new speck, and that was actually from yesterday. So there was no real reason for this thing to all of a sudden kick off or have something happening. At least not that I am aware of. So it looks pretty quiet over there. Let's go over to Ascha and the other areas here. So this guy here, I think these were all yesterday's. Yeah, yesterday 1.7, and then I think it was a 1.9 or something, wasn't it? 1.8. And if we slide up a little bit more, these are old already. We'll get up to Ascha. That's this crater here. And Ascha, of course, is fairly quiet. What's this guy here? That's today 1.1 and 3 kilometers down. So it did have a little rumble, but well, what's this tiny little one here? They're so small. That's from yesterday at that 0.4. Okay, so I don't know what to make of that. It's just by itself. We do still see our little swarm that's on the backside here. And I think most of those were all from yesterday as well. And yeah, so that was at 1.7, and pretty much all of them are that same color, so that's a good indicator that it was yesterday. They didn't do anything else. This area again, very quiet. Let's move out or zoom out a little bit. Up here in the north end, really quite quiet, so no real reason for it to do that. I once waited for an eruption in Iceland. A few generations of small monks were born. Oh, Irish monk? No, hey, hang on, you're a monk. How's that work? Okay, maybe I got the message wrong, but cool, okay. There's that really hard name to pronounce. WTUKSC31LDN. I'm sure that means something. As Guten Tag returns to Iceland, it coincides with some rise in activity from at Geldingadar. That's a little suspicious. I wonder if Guten Tag is the one that's sneaking the lava workers across the line. I'm wondering, but you never know. Fenor City, welcome back. Why are there so many volcanoes and the earthquakes happening around the world? No. Fenor City, volcanoes will happen. They've always been happening. It's just as of the last 30 or so years, with the advent of the internet and the ability to get news around the world very, very quickly, it just seems like there are a lot more. Because now you don't have to wait for that newspaper to have it somewhere on the second or third page saying, hey, volcano erupted in Indonesia, you know, a place you never heard of, right? So that kind of thing. Anyway, let's get back onto the lava. I'm supposed to be taking a break right now because I said I would. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to leave it there on the bacon flow because we started early. It's going to be an early break. But yeah, as far as technology, it moves a lot faster nowadays, and that's what we actually end up getting is a lot more notification of where the other volcanoes are happening and how they're happening and all that good stuff. And I am going to actually see if I can bring that back up and zoom back in on it. Oh, it's taken a minute to show you the volcanoes around the world. We will try that again here. Okay. All right. Slide that over. Okay, so this will give you volcanoes and earthquakes, and I'm hoping I'm on the right page. So as you can see, there are quite a few volcanoes that are active. The yellow ones are inactive, and the orange ones are they're on simmer. So anyway, kind of gives you the idea what's going on around the world, and hopefully we'll see the one of the ones there up here in the this map right there. You see Fagradalsfjall or Fagradalsfjall volcano. We're hoping that's going to come back to life. So, and this is the one that we've been watching, La Palma. So it gives you a pretty good idea. The round circles on here are major earthquakes, 4.1. Actually, I think on here it's 1.8 in magnitude or higher. But the circles will show you some of the bigger rumbles on the planet. And yeah, there's a 5.1 there in Turkey, pretty big. So, and I think we had a 5.2 here in Chile. So gives you a pretty good idea what's going on around the world and where the volcanoes are located. We'll revisit that map in a little while. I'm going to leave it right here for right now. I'm going to take a break in a couple of seconds. For those who have come in, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing on the screen and you like the commentary and so on, please do hit that like button. That would be awesome. We see we've got 200 plus people here and only about 100 likes. Only half of you are liking it. Come on. I'm sure more than half like it. Let's give it a few more thumbs up there, guys. That would really help out with the YouTube analytics, and I would really appreciate it. Just to let you guys know, the stream is not monetized, just so you understand that, so I don't make any revenue off of ads, and you should not see any ads in here. If you do happen to see an ad, please report it to me immediately. Also, if you have not yet subscribed and you're liking what you're seeing, and hopefully I've earned that, please do hit that subscribe button, and make sure you don't forget about the bell notification, and just to make sure you see everything that comes on when we do go live. Just to forewarn everyone, I am on call this week, and already had some miserable calls. They tried to do it to me again. This time I managed to clear everything so quickly that I got back in plenty of time to get things set up for the stream. But I'll grumble some more after I come back from the break. Please enjoy the lava bacon, and I know it's not a very good picture. I wish they had a better shot, but again, it is the way the smoke and ash and everything is coming towards the camera. It's hard for them to get a good shot. So I will be back in 5 minutes. Please don't go away. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and I'll be back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and hopefully we didn't lose too many people. I see some of them went out for a smoke. Darn it. Anyway, that's all right. I'm sure they will be back. And yes, we are watching the lava sliding down the hill at Cumbre Vieja Volcano in La Palma. And I am your host, DrFox2000. I am located here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 7,000 kilometers away from that volcano. And no, it hasn't snowed here yet. I'm very fortunate. Somebody was saying something about snow, and man, that's no good. That's a four-letter word. We don't like to use that. Anyhow, unfortunately, they do have it trained on the lava flow rather than the volcano itself. And of course, that is due to the poor air quality that is happening right now. The ash, as well as smoke and soot and everything else that's in there, is heading towards the camera's spots. So very, very hard to be able to see. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. What? Okay. All right, I'm just trying to keep up with what's going on in the chat here. Pistol Pete is in the house. Welcome. A few others that I want to say hi to. Let's see, who else snuck in here? Empty Nest, welcome. Don Arnold also made it in. Good to see you. Pistol Pete, Nancy Buchanan, Aranda, is Al Ashry. I hope I said it right. Welcome. And let's see, who else got in here? Zoe is back in the house. Patty Henderson also here. Good to see you guys, gals. And let's see, who else? Grandma B made it back. As well as, did I say Sandra Rockland earlier? Luke Mule also back in the house. Good to have you here. So, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of good names, new names. Oh, I did say Sandra Snyder. We got too many Sandras in here. All right. That's okay. We don't mind having more than we need. And Teresa also made it back into the channel. 420 is in the house, as well as Kevin Haynes, and I think that's just about oh, Barbarian is back as well. Glad to have you guys all on board. So good to see everyone. If I didn't happen to mention your name, don't panic. I will eventually get to you, and do enjoy having you guys here. Stop using that dirty word. Yes, I know, Pistol Pete. We've been having a good time, but you know, since I kind of know what area of town you live in, we're going to deliver everything over there from now on. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Hang on, you're on the south side too. That ain't going to work. Okay, never mind that, Pistol Pete. We'll work out where we can send the snow. North Saskatchewan River Valley or something. And I did get a notification here not too long ago. Our friend Julia Morozic has put up another very short little video. I guess they call them shorts, or it's 48 seconds long. I'm actually going to run the link there. If you enjoy hiking in mountainous trails and so on, that is what that link is for. And if you go over to Julia's channel and you enjoy that kind of stuff, please do hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get her a few more subscribers just so she stays over that 1,000 mark. And she did manage to get over that mark, and it was a great job for her to be able to make it. And of course, I'm not trying to brag. We did help. Okay, we did help quite a bit. So She's happy and all good. Mary is back. Welcome and easy with the caps there, Mary. And yeah, I'm not that important that I need to be completely capped. Jam AB2. Ugh, ugh. I'm not sure what that means. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. Ready for Jesus also back in here. Carla Ott also made it back. And Lizoid, a brutal avenger. Welcome all you fine folks. Carrie Costner back as well. And let's see, a few more people popped in here. Famous Amos from Nashville. Welcome. And let's see, I got Oh Mummy of Hamsters. I did get Oh Mummy of Hamsters. Billy Bob Joe, I don't know if I mentioned yet, but welcome back. And I think, oh, Ian Powell, welcome. I did get, yeah, Grandma B, there's been bunny traffic. That might even be BB. I don't know, I can't tell. I'm kind of busy, so we'll deal with the stream first, but we do have a bunny there. On the bunny stream. And for those people who are curious, actually, you know what? That almost looks like BB. Let me zoom in a little bit and see if I can tell. No, not BB for sure, but definitely a white bunny. At least I don't know. It doesn't look like BB. Okay, so it's all good. Yeah, bunnies, bunnies, bunnies. That's what life's all about, bunnies. And yeah, for those who are curious, I will put the 24/7 stream in here. So I'm going to copy that and go over here and 24/7. And so this is my 24/7 stream that's always up. If you guys want to go pop over there and have a look at bunnies and things, and they come and go. Sean, also here, YouTube user Graham Moore has nice original La Palma footage. Sounds good, Sean. Thank you. And let's see. Did I miss anything else here? No, I think I got most of it. So, yeah, we already kind of covered Iceland and what's happening here in La Palma. And I think what we can do is pop over to, oh, where do we want to go? We'll go to Hawaii for a minute and see what's going on in Hawaii. And then we'll go from there. So, here are the latest earthquake or shaker maps from Hawaii, and of course just to zoom out a little bit, give you a little better idea or perspective. That is Hawaii there with the large island, and as you're going over and it says Honolulu there. Gee, that must be Oahu if Honolulu is there. And then of course Maui in the middle. Maui Mi must be there or something. There's Maui Mi. So, or maybe Maui's wishing he was there, or he, she. I'm not even sure. Oh boy, I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway, Maui Mi. That was your island. Maui in the middle, always the case. You're stuck in the middle. It happens. Okay, so anyway, we do see some earthquakes here, 3 magnitude. Where's my depth? This one was 19 miles or 31 kilometers down. Gives you a pretty good idea. And that's just out here in the swarm, of course. And this area has been very, very active for quite some time as far as the amount of earthquakes. Anyway, Kilauea is sitting over here. A lot less earthquakes around it. We had one that's a 3, a little closer to it, but and a 2.1, so 16 and 17 miles down. Anyway, if we zoom in a little bit more here, you can actually see the crater. If you go to this map, and it's a Hawaii map is the shortcut for it, you can see the different cameras that they have. You can peruse those on your own, and it definitely helps out. These other things that they have here are the seismographs, and if you open them up and then click on the individual graph, it'll make it larger for you, and you can actually shoot through that, have a look. Anyway, we don't see anything major going on here. We did have a 2.1, that was yesterday at 23:44 local time there, and that doesn't really indicate anything serious. Let's have a quick look at the actual picture, and we can make that a little bigger. There we go. That's what it looked like today, which is not bad. Looks pretty awesome, and it looks quieter. It's not as smoky today, so pretty cool. And Paul Zilla brought up that link, so Hawaii map, in case you guys are interested in getting to some of those other ones. Clean air, yes, Maui me, definitely, that'll help, and it's always a good thing. So again, this is one of the USGS pictures, so that'll kind of help you out that way. Looking at the time here, because we're supposed to be kind of on the 45-minute mark for the breaks rather than the half hour, I'm going to go to our wind charts, and we're going to have a quick look and see what's going on wind-wise. And whoop, I need to get onto that map so we can have a look at it. So area in question, of course, is right here. We can see Spain here, Paris, so London up here, so England, France, Spain, Portugal along the side, Morocco here, and of course out here is what they call them, the stolen Canary Islands. Oh, I don't even want to go there, but anyway, you can see the wind is streaming across it. They are getting quite a bit of wind, and that was something actually even in whose video was I watching earlier? Our good guy there in La Palma. Anyway, he was saying that it was quite breezy and windy, and we can definitely see, you know, with 35, 40 kilometer an hour winds around the edges. Of course, behind the island, or the wayward side there, it's definitely blocking a lot of that other material, but it's still not removing the ash quickly enough, unfortunately. So that ridge line here in the middle of the island, basically, that's what really slows it down, and it actually diverts some of it, causes it to come out and head this way. So when we're watching that, though, we see it come down, so we know that that ash is heading in this direction. If we zoom out a bunch more, and just to kind of see what's going on, it kind of goes wavy here and basically dissipates. It may end up getting into this other swirl here, so I don't think that we're going to see too much coming over into Brazil or the Guianas, French Guiana, or Venezuela, or Colombia, or any of those places, and then most of Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic and Haiti and Cuba. They're probably not going to see any ash in the forthcoming future here, in the next day or so anyway. So it looks pretty calm and quiet that way, but we are getting quite a bit of wind coming out of that area. Europe is sending all that cold air down there. That's what's going on. Seems to cut off right at the top here. That's pretty neat. London is going to get snow. Yep, London. No, not London, but up in the northern area. So get your snow boots on, guys, if you're in Scotland or someplace up there. And hopefully everybody will be okay. So let's see. Get back to the volcano. I'm still trying to see if somebody restarted their other stream. I don't think they did. No. They're live, but... Oh, no, I don't want to hear things. That's not a volcano. Alright, they're not showing the volcano. Let me get back onto the volcano on the other stream here for now. It is that time where I said I was going to take a break because I'm kind of doing it. I started 15 minutes early, so we're going to end 15 minutes early today. So hopefully that will kind of tell you what's going on. And so far, if you like what you're seeing on the stream, though, please do give the stream a thumbs up. As well as if you have not yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on that bell notification so you don't miss any of our wonderful streams. Let's see if we can get that likes over 200 anyway. That would really be cool to be able to see that. And on that note, if you need to know when the streams are on, you can take a look down below in the description. It tells you that. It also has a bunch of shortcuts for the links down there that you can read through and use to bring up the various things. And that should help you out. And Nightbot bringing up the stream time. My 24/7 stream has been going for 3 years, 4 months, 23 days, 5 hours, 42 minutes, and 47 seconds. Okay, approximately. So anyway, it's all good, guys. I'm going to go take a break. Please don't go away. Keep smiling. Play nice with the lava. And I will be back in about 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and it says, LOL, yeah, I'm off to kick a volcano. Siggy, kick it hard. We gotta clear those pipes. You want the old, well, what do they call them? Those brushes that they use for cleaning the chimney stacks. That's it. You need to be a chimney sweeper of sorts. Flag of nerd, what? Great to see you're all holding up our flag of nerd. Yeah, it is. Okay, Hippocrates. All right, cool. Yvonne Kunkel is in the house. Welcome, Yvonne. Glad to have you back. And let's see, Karen Waite also popped in. Sharon Stewart is also here. Welcome to you guys and those who I have missed. And I'm sure there's probably some that snuck in while I wasn't looking and off on my break. I did go take a look at the rabbit. Got some, the rabbit got food, the rabbit got water. The rabbit is happy. So we're all good there. Anyway, since we are kind of throwing this for a loop sideways here by starting 15 minutes early and finishing 15 minutes early, I then am obligated, because this is technically our time where we show our bacon seeds. So, without further ado, please, all awes are welcome. So here comes the bacon seeds. They are very musically inclined. I'm not sure what duo this actually is, but yes, everybody can go off. It is absolutely cute. So piano piggies, yes, that's what they are. And thank you to Piggy for sending those piano piggies. Okay, what's going on? Barbarian, are you picking on Piggy? Anyway, what? Sorry, things are moving too fast here. Something, Slarty Barfast B. Could you please slow down the rate? Where, Reese? Yeah, it's hard to keep up to the Reese. It's moving too quickly. Almost need bionic eyes. Anyway, if you focus on the cuteness on the page, it's not so bad. And yes, those are bacon seeds for all those who need to know, and they are cute as all get out. And of course, this is a bacon seed that looks a little grumpy because he hasn't had his full cup of coffee yet. I think that's Piggy in the morning, and then once she has her coffee, all those wrinkles go away and stuff, and her tail straightens out and calms down. All right, Jam, you're out of here. Have a nice day. We don't do that kind of stuff in here. All right, please remember this is a family-rated channel, and we will keep the language to exactly that. And we do try to speak English. I do understand there's a lot of people from different countries in here, and by keeping it English, though, we do have a tendency to have everyone be able to communicate. And if you're have a hard time with English, please do use Google Translate, and we're all good with that. So Dream of a Hive snuck in here. Welcome, as well as Windy C and John Lloyd. Good to see all of you good people. Let's see, Jen R also made it in, as well as, oh, I got Ian Powell earlier. All right. Anyway, that's good for our bacon seeds. Let's go back to the volcano, see if they're showing anything different. I don't see anything different. It looks pretty normal, showing us the lava flow. Unfortunately, the conditions there are with the smoke and ash blowing towards the camera. up at the cone area. So for us to get any type of visibility is extremely poor. And hoping that we will see something come out of it. So I'm just trying to see if we can find some other live feeds here, and it doesn't look like we do have any other live feeds. Oh, hang on, the Palma came on. No, they still got a blank screen. Let me see that. 57 watching. No, something not right there. I got to refresh that and see what we get. Nope, they got nothing happen. Nothing happening. And 0053 is their clock, and it's a black page. That means they're not seeing the volcano. And it's only the other camera here that is, and or well, at least it's seeing lava flow. It's unfortunate that we're not seeing anything else. And let's go over to, I wanted to bring you over to the aerial one here, and I actually need to refresh that because I think we stopped it yesterday and didn't restart it. No, that's today. That one, okay, so that was at 12 today, roughly, and that is moving, or is it? Or did that camera die too? It might have died too. We'll try refreshing and see what happens, and we'll make it bigger. Yeah, it stopped at 12:45. So unfortunately we do not get the view from up on the mountain tonight, and this does show you though what it looked like during the day. And oh, I'm on the wrong screen here, and of course you can see the ash plume moving out to the water, out in that direction to the southwest, and it does continue to do that. Most people, multilingual people in this chat, show how smart peeps are. Yeah, you know, there are some people. Yeah, let's talk about language for a minute. And you know, I do understand, because when we have a stream that is basically worldwide, and you know, that's what we're showing here, is interest to everyone around the world. And I do understand that some people do not speak English. But this stream was based in the English language. I don't mind, you know, when somebody comes in and says hello, or you know, whatever in a different language. You know, if you're Spanish and you come in and say hola, and you know, we can understand that. But as far as a lot of the other stuff, you know, I'm not versed in Dodger, there you go. Dodger's bilingual. He's versed in English and gibberish. I'm also versed in gibberish at times, but typically English and German, and I don't read German so well, so it's a little difficult, and trying to translate my Spanish, that's even worse. So that's something that we have to understand, you know, because we do have different people from different countries. It's always nice that, you know, we do try to show patience. If you don't speak English very well, you go ahead and put it in there anyway. We will do what we can to make you know, a proper sentence out of it, or try to you know, especially if it's kind of mixed up with some other language words there. So we will try to communicate properly with you, just so you understand that. We're not trying to diss any of the other languages. I think some of the other languages are very beautiful. And Tony there says, I am bilingual, English and Spanish. And I was just going to say, Spanish is one of the 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 nicest sounding languages that you could hear. You know, it flows so well. Dr. Fox, I speak Latin, but realized my age. Irish monk, yeah. When you're 900 and something, you best be able to speak Latin. And I do understand that that language has gone ex parte. So it is what it is. Okay, okay, let's not go too far here. It is lots of fun though with the other languages, and please have patience. We will try to do our best to try to understand you if you're working on English. But now we got some people throwing some weird names in there, and it doesn't matter what language you speak, you still can't pronounce them, like Merdalsfjall Glacier. I got the glacier part. Lots of French speakers in Canada. Unfortunately, Div Millen, not as many as they wish. And out here in the West, actually far less than needed. Okay, Light, where are you Where were you when St. Helens erupted? I was actually sitting in my living room at the time, watching TV, and somebody came on with an emergency news flash and said Mount St. Helens is what blew off half the mountain. And so yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, we can't do too much with it. Robert Lachabawa, or Bobby Lachabawa. I speak English, German, and Bavarian. And for those who don't know, yeah, Bavarian is a completely different language than it's compared to, you know, pure German. That's like saying Hochdeutsch. What is it? Plattdeutsch and Hochdeutsch? I don't know. Same thing? No. Anyway, yeah. My German isn't that good anymore anyway, but being in Canada now for over 50 years, I have a tendency to lose a lot of it. Sarah Miles, I was surprised about Mount St. Helens. I did know there were volcanoes in the lower 48. And, you know, there are a lot of volcanoes in the lower 48. Some of them may really, really surprise you. There's some stuff that is a little scary with some of them. And Oregon, of course, is loaded with a lot of the volcanoes, as well as, I guess, California has quite a few as well. So, well, anywhere up on the western coast, up and down the west coast, you do see quite a few of them, and that's kind of the way it is. Let's see, what do we got here? About 12 years old. Okay. Can't see me here translating this into sign language. 420, I'm having difficulties. You need to get more lights on there. Mammoth Mountain ski area is an ancient volcano. Oh, cool. Okay. We do have a lot of ancient volcanoes. Actually, majority of this earth was once some kind of volcanic material, and that gives you a pretty good idea. There is a volcano in Arkansas. It's inactive right now. That is where the diamond mine is. Ooh, diamonds daily. I want some diamonds. And those ones, they probably formed nicely in there. And a lot of that is I was watching some other videos here. They were talking about the rate at which the lava actually cools will give you different varieties of crystals and things like that. So if lava cools too quickly, you're not going to see as much crystallization. If it has a chance to cool down slowly, you will have a tendency to see more crystallization. So you will see a lot of those fancy stones in there. What's that? That green stuff? Yeah, Jellystone Obsidian Dome. Yeah, there you go, DJ. And yeah, if you slow it down, slow the cooling process down, you will get a lot more obsidian, which is kind of interesting and neat. Laura Rennie, there is a magma chamber under New England, according to scientists. Oh, good. As long as it's not under me. Like in Oregon, yep. Yeah, and in Oregon there are some very interesting volcanoes there that have a lot of obsidian coming out of it. Volcanic glass, yeah. Some of it in some very, very large stones. Large continents are what? Large continents have rare volcanoes. Okay, large continents. Well, North America's fairly large. We have some rare volcanoes. We have some big ones. Valentine said there was quartz in the rocks he shown. Okay, yes, that is correct, Tina. I did see that as well. Lots of good stuff. Let's see, Frosty username 84 there. Send the temperature this way. I want warmer. There's a huge obsidian crater in the middle of the Sahara. Oh, I didn't know that, Tony. Thank you. We'll have to check into that. Lots of chunks for you to chop off pieces for projects. Ooh, okay. I think in a lot of these places now they're making it illegal to take away the obsidian, but it is what it is. Frost here last night. Brr. Yeah, it's well below the frost level already here. Anyway, I'm looking at what we got time-wise. I'm just kind of wondering what else I can load up here. And I did have, just from this morning, we were watching, it's the rough pluming of dirty smoke. So that's about the only good videos I've got going here, and we'll see if we can get to those. And of course, this was from earlier today, so I'm just gonna kind of push that one live just so we see a little different scene. But I thought it was a fairly clear shot, so we could actually see that material billowing out. So remember, we were saying that the one vent is way at the back, and I'm trying to find my whiteboard. There it is. And you can actually, in this one, you can actually see the vent back here, which is really good. And the other vents here are basically here, and then there's another one behind it somewhere back there. So that's what they're referring to as our three top vents, and the one on the side, and then down here in the front is where that lava pour hole is, which continues to dump everything out to kind of give you that lay of the land. Anyway, that looked very, very dirty, very yucky, and Boeing Martin, buenas noches, good evening to you, and glad to have you on board. As we were looking at this, so like we know, because of that wind moving fairly quickly, it is definitely spreading the ash and all that gunky stuff all over the place. What's the smoke on the hill on the top left? Okay, way up there, that's clouds rolling over the hill. And on the other side, there was actually just clouds being held back by the hill, and they come over. And it's kind of hard to describe it, but okay, that video ended. I'm just going to pop back to the other scene here for a second, and you can kind of see along this line here. Okay, so these clouds that were coming over the hill, and of course they're heading in that direction. So that's what that extra smoke was from when you looked at that. And if we go back there, and it's just going to show it again, but that's that stuff up here that you were wondering about. So those are clouds. This guy here is the vent, and then you have the other vents here, and of course this guy here. Now the white smoke in this area here, probably steam, and it may have hit some water coming up in somewhere underneath there. So go to Google Earth and enter street top view. It will help you understand what Fox just said. Sometimes that does help if you try to want to get yourself poised in the right direction. Now, we did show the video from Julia earlier, well, not today, but we did show it in earlier streams when there was nothing here, when this cone did not exist. So that whole area kind of showed when that the clouds were moving over, and she did the time-lapse thing on there and showed that the clouds flowing over those the hills or the ridge line, and it looked pretty awesome. So yeah, Tony Nagy, I can hear it now. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Everybody knows how to sing that song, right? Okay, anyway, back to the volcano here. So HO2 plus 2 H2S equals 2 H2O plus 3S. Okay, dream of a hive, that's a lot for me to remember. I don't think I want to breathe it no matter what. So we got two oxygen, 2 waters and three sulfurs, if I understand that correctly. That's no good for us. All right, so we've basically got half an hour left to go in the stream, and that's because I started 15 minutes early, and I am going to stop 15 minutes early today. I do see a few others have popped in. Brutal Avenger, I think I might have said hi to you earlier. Don Arnold, I think I might have missed you earlier. Jen R, also back in here. Div Millen, welcome you guys. And the ash was 3 to 4 feet deep in the streets. In some areas, yep, it certainly was. It's horrible when that happens. Going up here, Laura Rennie, I think I said hi to you already. Okay, ash, though, has to be horrible. Yeah, you know, when Bushcraft Bear was talking about that, again, you know, he was saying you wipe your desk or your table or whatever, you've got your house sealed up, and you know, you come back 20 minutes later and you got to wipe it again, kind of thing. So because of the ash dropping down and all that nice stuff, makes a lot of dust, makes a lot of mess, and it'll be a while before they will get rid of all of it. So But we do believe that this volcano is showing signs of weakening and slowing down. So we do, yeah, we will have a look at the earthquakes when I come back. 4.6, 4.5, definitely shaking enough that we have the same thing yesterday. Exact numbers, 4.6, 4.5. We'll have a look at that when I get back from my break. So for those who have not yet hit the like button, if you do enjoy what you're seeing and you haven't hit it yet, please consider doing that. And for those who have not yet subscribed, also consider doing that. That may help you out. And also, yeah, Paulzilla is bringing up some of the links there. Paulzilla, you want to put up La Palma EQ2 as well to get that one up so you can get that other earthquake map. So that'd be cool. And 420 earthquakes. Yeah, if it's a 420, this whole planet would be pretty much done. It'd be one big lava soup ball. Okay, on that friendly note, ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, DrFox2000. I will be back in 5 minutes, and we will do our last quarter of our stream for today, and we'll see what happens. Let her rip. Thanks, Maui me. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Wow. barely speak Google Translate? 420. Come on, man. If you don't like it, you can change it into a different language. Anyway, all cool. For those who are just joining us, I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. Right now, what we have on the screen, of course, is a lava flow from Cumbre Vieja volcano in La Palma. And the difficulty that they're having there with the cameras, of course, is because we're seeing so much dark ash and pumice and garbage and everything else that's coming out of that volcano right now. It's making a lot of dirty clouds, very sooty, smoky material, and it's causing visibility to be nil at the actual craters themselves. And this is looking down the hill a little bit more to where the actual lava flow is, which is a little bit more visible. The smoke isn't quite burying it. And anyway, I do see a bunch more people in here. Birdie Num just got in. Banana Puss also made it in, as well as Flo Smith. Flo has the hiccups. Flo, 2 sugar cubes. And chomp them down. That'll get rid of it. Let's see. Boeing Martin, I'm not sure what you said there, but if you can habla English, please. Thank you. Would be good. Let's see. And Dr. Fox, please look at this video. OFU Lux, I don't see any video. If you were trying to post a link, the link will not come through in the chat. It will automatically be held. That's the way we have it set up, so not everybody can start dumping links into the channel. If you could kindly send that to me by an email, that would be great. It's DrFox at shaw.ca. So drfox at shaw.ca. If you wish to email that to me, and I'd be happy to have a look at it. And hopefully that will give you a little bit of help. If you can just email me that link, would be great. Cynthia also in here in the Lurkers Luxury Lounge, pool table, hot tub, and super big screen TV. Wow, where the heck is that? I want to go there too. Birdie Num, Piggy rolling in the dirt, having a good time. I don't know where Piggy disappeared to. I hope she fell asleep. I really do. She was taking some new or different meds, and I'm not sure if she it's finally catching up on her or something. But it is early in the morning there for her, so hopefully Piggy is Piggy is sleeping. Okay, good. I'm happy she's sleeping. She doesn't get enough sleep, maybe 2 hours a night. I wish she could sleep 5 or 6 hours at least and get herself a decent rest. So anyhow, for Piggy was in pain and the meds made her sleepy. Yeah, not a problem. You know, Paul, that it happens, and I actually would prefer if she went and rested, because she really does need it. I love to sleep too much. Maui me, some of us try to get our proper amount of sleep. It doesn't always work. We need one of those floor clearing machines they have in the mall. Puff is the right, what is a right joker. Yeah. You know, I don't know if those vacuum cleaners or whatever would work, because I can tell you something about volcanic dust. It is very gritty. it's just as bad as drywall dust, really, when you get to it. And if you put that through your vacuum cleaner, it's gonna really take a bite out of your vacuum cleaner. It will basically wear down your impellers and plug your machine up. So it's one of those things. So trying to vacuum that stuff up may not be so easy for some. Sleep is overrated. I will rest one day. 420. I try to rest every day a little bit. It's worthy. One fish is lurking, doing other things while listening. Well, one fish, that's great. A V12 engine vacuum will probably do the job. As long as you put good filtering on the intakes, it will probably work. I see we have one bunny back eating, which is really good. That's always nice to see my rabbits eating. Huge glass of water worked. Okay, there you go. That'll help. Just don't spill the water in the wrong place. Okay. So anyway, I'm kind of stuck for what do we show here, because we're out of things, and we're not quite out of time yet. And let's see if I do a split mode here, and I'm going to try to see if we got anything else for video stuff that I can throw up on the screen. And I did take another video from earlier today, but that didn't show so well. Let's see. Oh, hang on. What was this one? I think this one was from the 6th. No, this is from earlier today. So this is just another one of these that shows you a little bit more of when it was throwing out that very, very dirty stuff. And this is the stuff you don't want in your vacuum cleaner. Okay. Face cam. No face cams tonight. I'm not set up for that. Okay. I didn't understand a darn thing. Too much Spanish there. Hiccup chart. Oh, we wanted to go to the other chart, actually. We wanted to go to earthquake chart. Yeah, that's where we wanted to go. Let's do that. So this one, okay, 4.5, 4.6. I don't think those were the recent ones. I'm going to refresh that. We're going to see what's going on. That was one of the other things I kind of wanted to mention today. In the why is that taking so long? Come on, transfer faster. There we go. The thing about the earthquakes, they're way down as far as the numbers are concerned. So anyway, the amounts are a lot less. And let's see, if we go down here, we can see some of them 3.5s, that kind of thing, 3.6. And the further back we go, they're really kind of all about the same size. And here was the ones from yesterday. So we really have had nothing major today. And from the 8th onward, we have not seen anything that was over 4. So that's kind of interesting. We'll go to the other map just to confirm that, because I thought there was one that was over. So let me get the other one refreshed, and then we will have a look at that one. That one takes a minute or two to get there. So last 24 hours is what I'm going to select, and we'll zoom in on it a little bit too for us. Okay, so let's move over to the other one here. So, of course, this is the last 24 hours. And let's see, if we go click on 6 plus, there's none. Click on 5 plus, there are none. 4 plus, in the last 24 hours, there are none. So everything is under 3, or sorry, between 3 and 4 are what we are seeing here. And just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got probably about 20, 22 there, and then a bunch more that are further below that. So as far as actual seismic activity, it's a lot less than what we had before. And that is actually quite interesting. But as we kind of mentioned before, this thing, if it is in fact dying down, then this would probably be another sign. So we're seeing, steam coming up through one vent, right? We're seeing a definite slowdown in the amount of the velocity of that material that's coming out of the other vents as far as the way it's shooting it up. We're seeing a decrease in earthquakes, and also a decrease in the intensity of the earthquakes. So all in all, I think we are looking at something that has gotten past its prime, and it's now winding down a little bit. Doug Anderson, what do you think about gravitational influences on volcano eruptions? Gravitational influences? I'm not quite sure how we could add that into the equation, Douglas. I'm thinking gravitational from external forces like the sun and the moon. We know that there are papers out there that indicate if you have the sun and the moon on the same side of the earth at the same time, that side will be affected a little bit more. The crust or movement can be up to 0.7%, okay? But that's still leaving a lot behind. If you have them opposing, moon on one side, sun on the other, it's 0.3%. So as far as actual, 99.7 to 99.3, between that range, as far as influence on it, it would be very, very minimal, okay? And I wouldn't be writing home about it. So gravitational stuff from outside is probably nil, or very close to it. From the inside, I don't think we're going to get too much either, because we're kind of living with it the way it is. It's kind of hard to measure differences on the planet itself in gravitational force, other than using measurements of weight, but it's still kind of, I don't think it'll work. I don't think it's going to do too much. All right, let's get back to the volcano. We kind of covered the other stuff. Pretty cool. Dr. Fox, doctor of what? Sorry for my ignorance. I'm actually a doctor of foxes. Marie, it's a nickname that was given to me because I saved I saved the fox, and then I saved her kits, and it was a name bestowed upon me by the workers at the what the heck is it? Polar Park Animal Rescue Area. It was actually one of the veterinarians there that called me Dr. Fox, and it stuck. Okay, and that was back in 2000. So that's when it all happened, and that's why I'm called Dr. Fox 2000. What happened to La Palma TV or TV La Palma? I don't know. They decided to go their own route, and right now they're showing Black Channel. And if you actually look at that, you can almost see that they have something on the screen. Let's see, is that, well, that's not this one, that's this one. There. You can almost see it. And this is the problem, is that there's something there, and there's something here. That's kind of what we're looking at. Oh, I made it bigger, sorry. So this is the problem. This is exactly what we were saying. It's very, very difficult to see, and you know, you literally, you got too much smoke and ash and everything. You hit it right towards the camera, it's too dark. If the vent is erupting enough, and this would be a perfect scenario to be able to watch some lightning going on, but I don't believe the ejection from the cones, from the vents, is that high right now, so it's kind of really, really poor. But yeah, that's why, you know, TV La Palma, that's what you got. And no fault of theirs, it's just the way that smoke is heading. There's nothing you can do to get around it, and that's why the other station is showing lava flow. Okay, I think Maria got that, Sherry Lawson, but yeah, it should be all right. Hopefully she got it. And anyway, yeah, so it is, oh, Brian Wood is back. Brian, we're going to be shutting down soon, just to let you know, because we started 15 minutes early today. I wanted to kind of see if we can shut down a few minutes early as well. Still give you a 2-hour stream, but we've got about 7 minutes left to get to that 2-hour mark, and hopefully you guys all will be good with that. Like I said, the visibility is very poor tonight anyway, and I'm basically out of material as far as what I can present. So we're missing a few cameras, and the other ones are dirty views. We appreciate all you provide. Why, thank you, Frosty username. Do appreciate that. And for those who what? A black cat in a dark room with orangey glows. That could be pretty nasty. All right. I'm going to have a look at that. OUF Flux. I got your email, and
these are warning signs that your liver is.
These are warning signs that your liver is bad. Okay, I don't need that commercial. Oh, I see. They're showing that other one. They're showing the lava flows. All right, that makes sense. Boy, oh boy, they're really squeezing that out. Okay, yeah, that's over on Nautica News. Yeah, they're having a hard time with the pictures as well. That's pretty nasty. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Kunkel sleeping? Kunkel might be sleeping. No, I'm falling asleep here. It's my melodious voice that is putting you into La La Land. And for the next 3 minutes, I will talk softly and kindly so you will fall asleep. Please look at the lava on your screen. You will look deep into the lava and realize it's not bacon. And then you will enjoy watching the flow, as fuzzy and dark as it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to do. Yeah, Yvonne, I know it is. Now they're all hypnotized. Okay. Jen starts to nod. Yep, gotta stop it. I gotta stop it. All right. Anyway, we don't have very much time left to go here anyway. And I'm really disappointed that we do have such poor visibility tonight, but there's nothing more we can really do with it. And like I said, I did start 15 minutes early trying to capture some of that daylight yet, but obviously things aren't that good. You hit the 2-hour mark, almost exact, Doc. Well, I'm watching the timer. I got another 2.5 minutes to make it, and that'll be cool. So on that good note, I will run through the spiel again here for those who have been here, and if you did enjoy the stream and you like the narration and so on, please, if you have not yet hit that like button, please do consider it. As well as if you are here and you're new and you wanted to know when the streams are happening, you can take a look down in the description. Weekday times vary from weekend times. The other thing that comes into play is I am a working man who does have a real job, and I am on call, unfortunately, too often. And oh, that was my gripe of the day. A boss phoned me up just after lunch and said, next week can you go down to Calgary for the week? And I said, what are you doing? And he said, yeah, you want me on call here so I get no social life anymore. Then when I'm not on call, you want to ship me out of town, so gee, I can't have a social life. And then when I come back, I'm on call again for another week with no social life. I said, no, I'm not interested. And he said, well, I'm just asking. Yeah, I'm sure he's just asking. Anyway, that was my big gripe today. So, anyhow, bosses want to own you. That's the problem, Maui me. And you have to put the line in the lava sand or in the ash and say, hey, don't cross this. Or you're going to cut your feet open. Anyhow, on that note, I see we're a minute and a half away from finishing it off. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. I see, Bobby's taken off. Thanks for all and my lava friends. Good night, Bobby. You take care, and all the best. Enjoy Florida. Hopefully it's beautiful weather down there. Sharon Stewart, thanks, Doc, thanks, C&D Boy, Paulzilla, and Sleeping Piggy, ta-ta for now, lava lovers, and you take care, Sharon Stewart, be good. Night, everyone, from Tina Sassy, have yourselves a good night. Frosty username saying, night, lava family. And glad to have you all on board here. I rather own my own business instead of making someone rich. Paulzilla, sometimes I wonder if that's the right choice. Last time I had my own business, it basically was 24/7 and I couldn't take it. Sure, you make a little bit more money, but is it worthwhile taking years off your life? So I guess I just need the right kind of job or something. Anyhow, we are at that point, so I am going to say thank you again to all of you. Thank you to the super chatters. Thank you to my wonderful moderators that have helped out here. And thank you to all of you who have been in the stream tonight. And Yvonne says, thanks to the whole Lava family for another wonderful stream tonight. See you all on the next one. And next one should be tomorrow night, same time, same place. Hopefully, something like that. All the best to all of you. And take care. Have yourselves a good evening, good morning, good day, or a good night, depending on where you are. And the rabbit took off. And on that friendly note, I'm going to say, please make sure you tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everyone.